Alright, I'm going to go to my collection and I'm going to load up the Incessant Annoyer. Oh yeah, I'm positive. Alright, so I want to see some things that we were doing with this. Like this deck, you know I love. You know I'm into this deck. Conflagration, Calling the Reserves, Eclipse. Yeah, oh. But the thing is that we have not yet gotten to run this deck. We're actually going to start an Expert Gauntlet. We're not going to be able to finish it. We're not going to be able to finish it. We're not going to be able to finish it, but that's okay. It's okay because I love Monoblue Control. Just to squeeze in one game is enough. A big goal that I've been having right now is trying to get up real early. I want to become a farmer. I want to be Farmer Sean who gets up at like 5:30 every day. I actually did that a little at the start of this week, and it feels so good to just get up unbelievably, disgustingly early. Oh! Alright, this is the deck that I actually want to test my Monoblue against. So this is great. Alright. Alright, here's how we're going to do this. So first, so this is why Axe is like, I think, a top tier card.
I understand my orders.
Yep, this guy's just going to super die, and that's totally fine. We're just sort of abandoning some power in this lane. So we want to do nothing here right now. We're going to try to create a safe landing spot for Prellex here. This is always a very dangerous lane. Okay, that's fine. So we're okay. So now we want a better late than never here because it has to summon into this spot, which means if we make a Prellex, Prellex is going to be to the left or to the right, guaranteeing safety. Okay, so as always with our blue deck, we do nothing. I gotta re-examine these items again. So we're just hoping... Actually, this is probably where Bounty Hunter is going to be. Fuck, isn't that right? Well, who wants to flip a coin with me? Mid Bounty Hunter is what makes sense. Because obviously I have a 3-5 Prellex. It's fine in the first lane with Axe. Obviously there's a Bristleback in the third lane. Would be delighted if Prellex showed up. So really Bounty Hunter in the mid is the only thing that actually makes sense. So let's just flip a coin. Yeah, Kadoink, you hit it. You hit it perfectly. It feels awful to get up, but it feels amazing to be up early. I actually feel like it takes me 30 to 45 minutes to just get up. But dude, once I'm up, can we get a Prellex on the right and a Bounty Hunter on the left one time? Nope, not a chance. All right, we got some painful games going up, or painful turns coming up. That's okay. Mystic Flare. So we're probably going to go Conflagration, huh?
Sweet, sweet Blink Dagger.
Alright, Blink Dagger's an important item on that.
They won't escape me.
Ignite over here. Playing downstream. Poor Prellex. He died as he lived.
I see you.
Oh, we dead. This is the exact deck that I was talking about possibly making, this black-red money deck. Like, because PA and Bounty Hunter are just disgustingly potent. Bring it on. The fact that these two are not clunking into each other is glorious. Nothing once again. I think that the play then is to dump 2 into here. Turn 6 is where we start to actually get some strength. I once again think that Axe in the first lane is the obvious, like, no, it's fine. I'm actually totally fine. Don't even worry about me. Sort of situation to be in. Great, Bronze Legionnaire doing a thing. Barracks as well, huh? Okay, I want the conflagration down first, and I want it in this lane.
I like fire.
Me too.
If I can get double conflagration and a barracks down.
Stonehall doesn't care about you. You're just a spoke on the wheel.
That's good. We'll actually get a little bit of clear here. And then I think the question is, where do we want the barracks to go? I think barracks in the first lane. It's when things get armory that's...
Mortals are so frail.
Yep, you're a good cat, and you're doing a good job being a cat, okay? We're going to get so many improvements up this game. Mystic Flare, Friendly Fire, these are all very, very good. I think that I am going to barracks and conflagrate in lane 1. I think I just need to keep all lanes really high on health. This is going to be just disgusting when we get a conflagration here. We're going to dump Prellex into this lane, 1000%. Oh, God. Mistaken says, you tend to favor low-cost items that are low impact. What are your thoughts on skipping those and adding in expensive items and saving your gold for some other stuff? Okay, so that's there. So I think we got a conflagrate. Or do we want a barracks? I'm going to conflagrate. We're going to cross our fingers a little bit. I don't have a strong opinion about what I'm doing with items, but basically the way that I'm thinking about it is purely availability. I am going to wind up not killing a lot of heroes, not doing a lot of assassinations, not doing a lot of, like, level up your gold by infinity and stuff like this. If our opponent duels us here, then that's disastrous. We don't get the barracks up. It's not the worst, though, because we'll be at 6 mana. Oh, we did it.
The tide is with us.
See, I love this feeling of powering up, man. See, now, like, Friendly Fire among those two is quite good. Prellex has to go in the mid lane, though. There it is. Clashream Hourglass. Blam! Boom. Clashream Hourglass on the Prellex is going to be the nuts. Ugh, I don't like that both of those things showed up. Now, if Axe... Here's a way that we can win, is that if Axe... Well...
You were a worthy opponent.
I think I'm going to call in the reserves here. This is a lane that I think a Friendly Fire will just do very nicely on. Now, Axe might very well blink over to here. And if he lands here, then we can Mystic Flare to kill that Axe.
Axe will make good use of this.
Calling in the reserves here. I don't think I've ever called in the reserves on my own lane. Alright, fair enough. This is good.
I will do anything to protect the ancients.
Alright, Clashream is really sick. Now, I think we're going to force Sight, because I think we're actually fine. Mystic Flare is good. Ignite's really good. Wow, we're getting all of our improvements early game here, man. Conflagration Nation. This is a problem, isn't it? That's fine. Yep. Okay, how do we wish to do this? Get a random item from the secret shop? Let's just do this. I never do that, man. I never do that. Alright, so where do we want to go? Mystic Flare is very doable here. think we focus on these 2 lanes. I think it's very clearly that we're going to see a what's her lady here, and we'll just kill her with a Mystic Flare. So I think we just double up here. This is where we start to turn things around. PA is 1000% going in the mid. Because there's only 2 things, Mystic Flare automatically kills her. She's a 6/8. She takes 2 damage from the Conflagration. Okay, now where do we actually want to build up the momentum? Huh? Where do we actually want that? I think we actually want the most amount of meat here. I can better late than never and ignite as well. I think it's best to just
15 seconds remaining.
barracks here.
We must work together to win this.
And now I'm going to actually just concussive shot to blow these things up.
Good kind will appreciate axe being practical.
No one can withstand my will.
That is disgusting. Alright, we lose this lane so badly, I can't believe it. It's actually hilarious to me how badly we just lost this lane. Let me actually just pass this so I have priority to just at least kill the PA. So that actually is our stall lane.
I won't let you harm the
We might win in this lane. But this is a stall lane. We're summoning 2 creeps every single turn. This axe prevents any of our creeps from dealing any damage. I'm not doing my golden ticket yet because I need to ensure that this actually works.
There was never any doubt how this would end.
There was never any doubt how this would end. That was a good turn for us. Golden ticket. Poaching knife. Rats. Do I want to equip this right now? Doesn't seem as useful. How do we want to do this? I think that the correct lane to place... Alright, I'm going to get one of these. Going to get another Cleasurine Hourglass. And, yes. We're just going to start ramping up the damage. We have another Mystic Flare for whatever lane this shows up in. See, we're just going to delay in the first lane. We don't have to use our barracks. Yeah, so this dies again. We don't have to use our barracks offensively. We can do it just like this. Like, I don't want to lose this lane. I like this lane. This is a good-looking lane, right? We can save Thunder God's Wrath. We can play an Ignite out. So I'm going to play the Ignite in the third lane because we're still winning in this lane.
You will feel the wrath of Skriok.
I'm going to probably better late than never over here. I have a bunch of short swords and various things that I'm going to be doing. Punch in for extra damage. Not on this lane, not on this lane. No, no, no. So depending on what we see here.
A deal is a deal.
Alright, double your gold. Okay, so I'm going to poaching knife this.
It's not a rock, but it'll do.
Alright, and then I think what I actually do is...
It's a good day on the job.
Holy shit, 68 gold. What the fuck? I think we want to... Do we want to preserve Mystic Flare or Eclipse? I think we got to preserve the... Eclipse. Mystic Flare this.
Death comes to those who would despoil this place.
Alright, so at least we get a little more gold. So we're winning that next turn, because we're summoning an additional creep. And then who do we want to have the Clajurine?
Good.
Alright, you get this. Alright, the guy that's harder to kill, we're just going to load up.
I'm not afraid to pick up arms.
Alright, so this is a good set of things at the very end. And also in a turn, we can Bolt of Damocles either of those two lanes. Let's get the Siege Maul in there, huh? Siege seems good. Alright, see, look at these. Look at this defensive lane. We're not even going to lose this tower. This is incredible. This is so cool. Can you believe how awesome this is? I love this. I love this so much. This is what actually makes me feel like I'm playing a real-time strategy game, man. I'm just building up the improvements and building the defenses. They're starting to get some momentum to them. Alright, come on. Come on, bring it on. You go back to Monoblue Constructed? I did. I diddy do. I diddy do da day. We also got a little cat doing some tummy time. So I think our opponent is currently taking that $71 and doing some investments, is what it seems like. It's good. It's a good time to invest. Depending on the creep split. Alright, these both die. These both die. Dead, 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 dead. So what we do is we pass. Oops, sorry, Despy. We just pass. We don't do anything. If our opponent casts anything,
This looks great on me.
Horn of the Alpha is fine. We have initiative, we won. Because over here is enough to die to an Eclipse. 6 charges Eclipse, we got it. Our opponent did spend 69 gold, which is good for the purpose of memeing. Prellex is just the sweetest card in this game, dude. I swear to God, I love Prellex. God, I just feel so much happier now that I'm playing this mono blue deck and not that awful, awful red-green pile of cards, man. God, this one is so much cooler. We have initiative. Anonymous loses. We did get lucky, though. We didn't have any creeps spawn, so we're just going to nuke this, which gets in an additional little bit of damage.
The Bronze Legion stands united.
It's all you. Just letting it happen, man. Can you believe this tower still is living? This is the glory of having double barracks. You can blink axe, though. You will have to spend a turn doing that, at which point we're going to Thunder God it. Okay. In that regard, perhaps I should have Thunder God it earlier. One blink I could handle, but 2 blinks. We still have that thing up. It's so good. Now I can just Eclipse over here to kill. I think we still got it. Because there was not 2 blinks.
Let's see Rix try to stop me now.
Goodbye, goodbye.
You are on the wrong side.
So now we have broken through. And then when we come over to here, it's going to be an easy Eclipse for the win, yes. Depends a little bit. Depends a little teeny bit. God, this is so cool. I don't actually know if getting the creep synergy makes this better or worse. Like the blue-green. It might actually be worse. Double Clashream Hourglass. So sick.
You wanted my attention. Well, now you have it.
I bet you there's going to be some equip of some item. I think the only way to possibly save is to go to combat instantly.
Where are my manners?
Yep, that's fine.
It's wise to fear the dark moon. My cause is just. My blade is cruel.
I'm the best! This deck is so cool. Is this deck not awesome? Now that we only have 40 cards in here. We got Zeus and Sky for Drow, Lichen, or Tree. What's going on in this? Little guys, spend all your gold, modify. Oh, that's kind of fun. Smash their defenses. I think these can get cut from this deck. This seems weird. These two seem very weird. This seems good. Time of Triumph seems very good. These are the two that feel really out of place. Maybe just another hip fire. The Keenfolk Turret is... Woohoo! Alright, we're so good that we unsuccessfully went to the next match. Do I Zeus careful? If I was to do blue-green buff stuff. Yeah, see, that's like... I've heard people trying to do the blue-green buffs, but I get what's happening with the barracks, just the mono blue, a lot better. Specifically, like, mono blue is you are all control. You are just controlling, and eventually you overrun via chip damage. And you can also defend a lot by just throwing barracks, throwing bodies in front of units. That's how you defend. I think that if I were going for some sort of, like, green-blue buff, I would do 3 green with Prellex and Kana. That's focused much more on the creatures, and it's just some incidental, like... Let me actually show you what I mean. Like, if I were doing, like, a blue-green deck, I would probably put in, like, a Kana who's a 2/12 and forces everything to summon to her. I would put in the Prellex in 4th. And then I would, probably get some of the good buffers, like Treant Protector. What do I not own here? Oh, I don't own Shen. Shen's actually pretty tight. What does Rix do? Silence unit this round? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, like Treant. Actually, Drow's what we would do, and we'd do like Lichen. Something like this. Actually, this is probably the best start, because you don't need to double down on a lane immediately. But yeah, something like this, and then just all the good units and unit buffs. Like Mists of Avernus would be really sick. For blue, you'd put in dimensional portals and stuff. Something like that. That could be good because you basically have 2 4s as being targets for buffs. You can control things like Kana forces both creeps to spawn in her lane, and then you can have Mists of Avernus buffing it +1 attack every single time. They're just going crazy, man. Just summoning like barracks and creeps everywhere. A little bit of defense, but mostly just trying to overrun. That could potentially be strong. But what are you giving up? You're giving up the Thunder God's Wrath Sweeper. You're giving up the Mystic Flare single target removal / sweeper. Top cheddar. Monoblue Control, man. Alright, this sucks. Maybe we can draw a Compel. Ah! I hate when Bristleback starts to get overpoweringly strong. Ugh! Oh, you did it. You lived. Alright, well I guess we're just going to ignite over here.
They'll never see this coming.
I will scorch the earth.
I will scorch the earth. I think this is the lane for Prellex, as weird as that looks. Prellex lane, Prellex lane. This is nice to have 3 enchantments in opening hand. It's my favorite color, and blue's my favorite in this game. In real life, my favorite color is FFA7-1A. It's the best color there ever was. Yep, go to combat. This fucking sucks, man.
I'll take anything, mate.
This is probably where I'm going to start slamming the barracks. Conflagration is going to go down in the black hero lane. Prellex has to be here because this is the only spot that guarantees there's no death. Certainly going to foresight in order to kill. Where do we think Tidehunter's going to go? Left or mid? Both are fine. Right lane is just dominated by bristlebacks. I don't think there's any need. Bing bong. Oh, come on. Where's my compel at, huh? I think I'm just gonna do this. Draw this now. God, we got all 3 of our barracks. Okay, we might win then. We might win then. We might win then. Do we want a double ignite lane anywhere, I think? Oh my god. We're like losing everywhere, man. I think we're actually going to spend a few turns just getting our ass kicked in every single lane. Oh my god. It's all dead! This is probably our conflagration lane. It's probably our barracks lane. This is a barracks lane. I'll try to get 1 conflagration, 1 barracks down. Alright. Well, this is awful. This has got to go here. This has got to go here. We are suffering from the beatdowns, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep putting bodies in front of heroes until we stabilize. I think this is actually where we need to get double barracks down. Double barracks. And then conflagration barracks, eclipse, something along those lines. Health is a resource. Yeah. Oh, what the shit? Compel is good. Ignite! Hot damn, we're drawing it all. This can take a little damage. We're gonna definitely want a barracks up there.
I've come to your aid, sister.
No, I fucking get it. I get it. I hear you. I think this is the lane we're giving up. I think these are the 2 that we're focusing on. This is sort of our suicide lane right now. I think we just conflagrate this.
We got enough magic for all of you.
This is actually a shitload of damage each turn. Now this can change targets to this. It's actually okay by me. Whew. Yeah.
That's just a taste of what's to come. The tide is
I can't believe how stupidly many of these things we got in our first 2 turns. Like, this is an empty lane next turn, which is very nice. I think we dump Prellex into this one. This is our Prellex lane. Prellex Lona. This is not an empty lane next turn. We will keep our eyes on this. We will keep a close eye.
Your death is inevitable.
Okay, I'm dead in this lane. Okay, I understand now. We sure are gonna kill a lot in that lane, though. Wowzers. Oops. Well, this is gonna be a hell of a throwdown, showdown. What the heck, bro down? Alright, let's save a hero, shall we? Alrighty now. Alright, so I think this is actually the safest place, because we have a Compel. We can Eclipse. This is actually the lane where we actually probably need the most help, but I'll probably go Barracks and Barracks into that. So I can Compel this, and I can... Just don't have any goods here. But this is actually not threatening a lot of damage. This goes here. I think I put 2 in here and 1 in this last lane because our opponent appears to have just given up on it. I think this is the play. And we can just twiddle targets as need be. So we're just going to get a bunch of barracks up. So we're going to be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creeps per thing. Well, that's really good. Ignite. Where do we want the ignites to go? We actually want them in this lane.
My favorite part is when we light everything on fire.
Yeah, I actually think we have this game in the bag. I think we actually have dominated this game in the weirdest way humanly frickin' possible. So this is actually... I'm going to redirect to this. That's good. Alright, so the way that we're going to do this is we're going to, at any cost, to just blow stuff up. So yeah, I mean, we're taking 6 damage. That hurts a little bit. But we're going to be chipping away, and we're going to start summoning barracks over in this direction. Probably not even this round at all. So we're going to hit this, and then it's going to come over to that, and like a bunch of stuff's going to die. Let me actually see what's even going on over here. Can I actually just afford to take a big ol' crap ton of damage? I'm glad our opponent's going first.
You will not find salvation.
Can redirect it with Compel. It's more mana efficient just to blow this up with 3 charges, though. I think that I just need 1 turn of peace to summon barracks everywhere. And then what are you going to do with a bunch of single target? Like... And summon barracks over here. 2 barracks over here. That stinks a bit. Alright, I really like Compel. Just a nice twiddle. Buy me time, friend. Helm of the Dominator. Yes. Right around this time is when those huge red creeps start to show up. So I'm obviously going to go here. Alright, we're starting to get the overwhelming numbers of creeps. Probably going to town portal out this dude. Are you kidding me? Helm of the Dominator is really good. We should do that first in case there's some sort of immediately go to combat button. Ah!
No one will
All right.
remove me from this battlefield.
That's okay though, because this is our situation. All right, so we're stunned for the round, and that was a really weak thing.
I'll use this.
All right, well, I like piercing damage then.
Don't worry. You'll be dead soon enough.
Come on home. Still think that we're probably dead here. We're probably live here, though.
We will not stop until our victory is secured.
His brother's like, how many of those does he have? Ah! Must be like the most frustrating thing ever.
Mortals are so frail.
So we're not doing any damage here. If this gets retargeted, I think I just play another barracks over here. Maybe. I think I actually just let Zeus die, man.
You are unworthy.
I think it's important to actually get these out, because this just prevents so much damage. So I think that's it. I think that's the play. Doink. Okay. Look at that massive 6 creeps that we're actually getting. So we want heroes in every single lane. Let's put Luna here. Luna has some strength. We can gobble some creeps with the Helm of the Dominator. We can defend a lot. There's 2 heroes in a lane. We do have friendly fire. We should probably be Thunder Gods Wrathing in the very first lane to hurt everything sufficiently much. Then we have some other global cool things that we can do. In particular, this guy's in the last lane, so we can Foresight Dimensional Portal, possibly doubling up. I just don't think a lot of colors outside of blue have a good way to deal with. Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about this lane in the slightest.
Piercing light.
There's no one I can't kill.
Yeah, this was way overkill in the wrong lane. And we can always apply counter pressure in this lane as well.
You're no good to me dead.
This hurts some.
Bye-bye.
Yep. More things happening. More things going down. Is Thunder God's Wrath really the play that we want to make here, though? Don't have any compels. Yep, as expected.
The battle is won. You must tell me more about the Radiant.
I think I'm just going to Foresight and Dimensional Portal. Good luck to me, you know. I'm really good at this game. May as well maximize the damage. So now Sven's taken 5, and then we're going to compel this to that. Whoo! We're so good. Doom, doom, doo, doo, doom, doom.
Back to battle.
Perfect. Oh baby, I love to see a Bolto Damocles. Okay. But now this dies. because pick a fight is more helpful than hurtful. Oh, this is just so good, isn't it? I sort of am feeling lucky, too. I feel like we're actually going to get it. I feel like we're going to get the copy. Nope. No, not when I'm playing. Now, here's the disgusting thing. Because this has 1 health, this is not dead on that turn. This is going to take a whole nother turn to get dead. Clazurine. Fuck yeah. Still going to be summoning 5 creeps. Alright, so we're going to do this. Because now we can't lose unless a Blink Dagger comes down, in which case we'll likely win. Although this is going to be so good. Watch this. This is so good. Here it comes. Here it comes. Look at all these beautiful blocking creeps that are going to spawn every single time. Oh, yeah. Oh! And now the sniper does. Oh, mwah.
I know how to use this.
Yeah. You got it, man. You want to play a cloak? It's all you. So this lane's dead. This lane is going to get dimensional portaled. Yeah, no, just take control of creeps. You got it. That's yours, man. Keep it. Siege Rabbit says, this deck seems very strong. What weaknesses do you see it potentially having, and how might we shore up those weaknesses? Generally speaking, I'm going to wait until I see the weakness and feel the weakness before I actually do any kind of adjustment. Doesn't matter, we win this turn. I would imagine if there's a lot of improvement removal, we just get completely shit on. Especially this game, where we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 improvements out.
Strike swift and assured.
What does this say? Return an allied hero to the fountain. Okay. I can also see this deck being weak to just aggro, just like killing you before I get anything up. I can also see this deck losing versus something that outgrinds it in the control category. Seems unlikely, but it's possible. It's possible. But I'm just going to wait until I see what winds up actually occurring. Beep. Beep. I wish there was a graph that just said, here's how many creeps you've spawned this game.
I accept this offering.
We did it. We did it. Dude, I'm telling you, I thought we had this game in the bag quite early on. And I was probably wrong, but boy, did it sound cool. Look at this. Look at this little bit of polish. Look at how different this button is when it's a victory. Alright, we got time for one more game, then I'm going to go cook some salmon. I'm trying to be a healthy boy. Got to get up early. Let's find that next match, man. 2-0. Monoblue Control's how it's done. Maybe we can get to 3 wins, we can get a ticket back. One ticket, 1 pack. 1 ticket, 2 packs. God, that feels bad. There's no way to go infinite in this puppy. I really think that 5 wins should be 2 tickets, 2 packs. I'm just saying. I really think it should be 2 tickets, 2 packs. Just straight up. Because then it feels like I get to play again if I get 3 or 4, and I get a whole extra draft. Or not extra draft, extra gauntlet if I get to 2 tickets. Salmon, void lettuce, and black beans. You know it. It's actually going to be salmon, sweet potato, green beans. All right, we do have some sweeper. Okay, this is kind of the deck that we were maybe theorizing a little bit. Doesn't have to throw. God, is it nice to just not be losing all my shit. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's quite nice. Ignite this lanes. I think it's clear. This is where Prellex is going to go as well. Alright. Why did I think I had an Ignite? I have a Conflagration. Damn it. I think it's because I said Ignite. I just don't like being this wrong. Causes me pain. I don't think so, my friend. It's actually a completely useless move that I just did, but boy was it fun. A diabolic revelation.
You could stand against me?
2 to everybody. Whoa. Now I'm just gonna... Alright, so now we just chill. Now we chill, because we can just blow things up by casting a spell in this lane. So Drow Ranger's gonna pop down. Okay, got it. Where's the best lane for Prellex to go? Right in here, baby. I estimate we'll see Drow in the right lane. Seems very safe for Drow. Mid lane seems a little weird. Left lane also is fine. Please don't be in front of my guy. God, I'm good. Bong. Bink bong. Ooh, that's dirty. I think we want to clog this lane up. I think this is the right lane to clog. There's 2 dudes here. This is where there's very clearly going to be some presence. Here, we're going to better late than never. I actually think back over into this lane. Nice play. So better late than never over here. This is also appearing to be our barracks and or conflagration lane. So we cast this over here. This is going to nuke these 2. No mana gets spent in this lane. It's perfect. It's a thing of beauty. This guy's going to die, barring some extreme consequences. Nice. That was not extreme at all. That was actually just pretty simple, huh? Cool. You got it, man. So what do we want to do? I think I'm going to get a short sword. I think I'm just gonna hang on to my money. Short swords feel good. I think we just gotta split in this because we have 3 improvements we would very much so like to play. I have initiative, so I'm going to be able to play those. I think barracks and conflagration in this lane is really good. Mystic Flare. Oh my god, conflagration is gonna be so disgusting in this game. So here's what I want to do. I want to barracks first. Because this is our delay lane. We want to flood it with as many little 2 dudes as we can. We're also going to conflagrate it because this is going to start cooking everything. So sick. We want to distribute those things though. I think another conflagration in this lane, but waiting a turn is going to be a good choice. Is this draft for Monoblue Constructed? Oh, this is Monoblue Constructed, man. This is Prellex Control, baby. Earth to Prellex Control. We're just going to start getting disgusting value. This is perhaps one of our best matchups as well. We might live. Whoa, that's grody good. So we want to conflagrate here, man.
There will be nothing left of you.
You gotta get that up.
Smoldering remains.
So this lane is looking just superb for us. This lane is also where there's some danger. So our goal here is to barracks in this lane. That's our goal. Barracks in this lane. And then when we're back over here, on the next turn, we're intending to conflagrate here. So that way it has a barracks and a sweep of damage. Random allied melee creeps are deployed into Kana's lane. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. There could be something extreme that plops down. It's unlikely. Barracks in this lane's very strong. Titles' draft, but looks like constructed deck. Whoops. Probably gotta fix that. Barracks it up. I leave the dark moon for a reason. Oh, is that Amanda? Bing bong. I want a short sword. I think I'm just gonna equip her with the short sword, dude. Shortest sword. Depends if priority is passed to us. I'd like priority in the first lane. For sure. Cunning.
We can last a little longer.
Salamana. Not exactly sure I'm going to deal with the onslaught in this lane. Like, this guy's going to be getting +2 armor to everything, which is going to kind of negate our conflagrate. Who do we appreciate? Town Portal is the item I'm looking for here. That's also just disgustingly grand. I think we actually focus on this lane. I think these are the two that we're actually trying to go for. And we can observe this first lane and just see... Oh shit, I lost initiative, didn't I? Oh, I kind of fucked that one up. Yep, mid lane. Makes sense. Thunder God's Wrath is a significant possibility. Thunderstorm's good. Dimensional Portal's good. So I think I actually don't want to try to ditch these yet. That's just so good, man. Fuck.
The longer I'm alive, the longer I can help the rest of you.
Alright. Conflagration. Right?
We're gonna kill a whole lot of people.
Yeah, so this next turn, this is going to be good. I mean, the Drow Aura seems like it's bad, but I think we're actually okay. Like, right now, this lane is just getting
Let me show you who you're
cooking.
messing
We're going to say goodbye. Now, what could, in theory, happen?
with. Just give me a little time.
Yeah, so we might be up against something very scary, because this was a pair of stars aligned.
Stars have aligned, and now the moon rises.
Alright, well that's bad. We've never seen this card, Incarnation of Salamane. Fully restore your tower's mana after you play any card. So you can just dump your entire hand. I think that just killed everything we own. Yeah. Back to 12.
You can't run from the heavens.
What a fucking blowout, man. What a blowout! So it's double Thunder Bros Wrath. Is there a way to actually see history in this game? This was just last card play. I don't think I've ever lost all my heroes in one turn. I mean, we're obviously going to take a beating, but that's like super interesting. There were also some extenuating circumstances here, like... Oh, that's a terrible play. Yeah, I mean, there were some extenuating things, which was like... Oh, +2 attack and +2 health? Oh, I don't even know how this thing worked. Nice. I'll probably have to thunderstorm this when I get around to it. But the thing is that this was play 2 stars aligned and then play Salamane and then do some more stuff, so... A double win in this lane might actually be possible.
Be scared. It'll be over soon.
Oh, this is so cool to see. This is like what I've been hoping for after like all these games of Artifact, is like starting to see some really insane, crazy shit.
You anger a god?
Great. Just gonna keep passing. This lady's pretty sick. Fully restore your tower's mana after you play any card. But I think you actually have to hit the ramp for it. This is kind of hilarious, because we are actually going to have, like... First of all, I'm going to sweep the board. But this is actually, I think, the first time I've had no heroes in play for like 2 turns. Oh my god! So our opponent's just basically out of cards right now. So that's the one potential edge we have. We're not going to do anything. We're going to have so much gold. This is why I love improvements. If I win this game, then I actually should have the greatest deck there ever were. So Luna's going to have to go into the first lane, probably Prellex in mid. It's very clear that oh, that was such a shit spawn. Oh no. I had hope for a moment. This lane's actually going to be pretty funny. But here's what's so bad. Look at these 2 guys spawned over by the melee creeps. Oh god, instead of like distributing in the middle to maybe get double blocks. Salamene. Oh, and we are dead. It's going to be a blink over to here, unless there's some sort of funky pathing thing that occurs. Alright, yeah, we just lost. We almost recovered from that, because our opponent spent all cards to blow up one lane, and was able to blink over to the other lane. That was actually really cool. And that's our last game. I will be back on Friday. I'll be back on Friday. Thursday tomorrow. It's Turkey Day. Nothing. Doing nothing. Doing nothing. We're going to play some Magic the Gathering. I'm thinking standard, man. I'm thinking standard. Whew. So now, see, like, I hope that we wind up playing against a whole lot more decks like this, because that's one of those things where our opponent played 2 of... Where is this card? Stars Align. Give your tower +3 mana this round. Had 2 of those that permitted one of these to get played, which then led into double Thunder God's Wrath. Where is it? Where's Zeus? Yeah. Do you deal 4 piercing damage to each enemy hero? I mean, like, that's pretty ridiculous, right? To, like, first of all, you don't have that big of hands in this game, right? You're going to have something like 4 to 8 cards in hand. So you're not winding up with these gigantic, like, 10, 12, 15 card hands. And then to have, like, in a 6, 7, 8 card hand, whatever our opponent was... Wait, do they have replays here? Are replays a thing? Can you... I don't see any indication of replays existing. Can we watch a replay? Oh, well, whatever. But, you know, to have had exactly double Stars Align, a Salamene, and 2 Thunder God's Wrath, and then still we almost came back and we were almost okay. Like, if there's insane plays like that can happen and that I can still stabilize from, that's pretty cool, because I really love insane moments in games. You know, like Dota has like a continuous sequence of, well, not a continuous sequence, but has spikes of insane moments throughout. And that I really like that. I really like that this crazy thing happened in this battle, and then this crazy thing happened in this battle, you know, and there's like 3 or 4 really crazy cool things that happen throughout the game. If this game achieves that, then whoo, boy, that's sick. Like, that's why I like Magic, right? Because there's just insanity happening in that game on a pretty regular tick. But it's not just like, oh, an insane thing happened and then boom, the game's over. Like, we lost that game, but fuck, I was like right on the edge.